Hello there friends, welcome back to the channel. My name is Sohum and I'm on a mission to spread peace, love, and positivity through music. Today I'll be reacting to Badflower for the very first time, and we're going to be checking out two of their songs today. The first being Everyone's an Asshole, and then we'll end with 30. This channel, we love to discover new music, new artists, genres, eras, cultures, you name it, I'm there. So I'm really excited today to get to discover Badflower alongside you. But before we do jump into this, let's thank Catherine the Kind-Hearted for making this donation request. And Catherine actually dedicated this to herself, and her dedication message when she made her request actually kind of touched me, so I want to read that off to you guys here today. Catherine wrote, "Honestly, I would like to dedicate this to myself for all the healing and growing I am doing as a human, and to remind myself to keep up the hard work. That may be self-centered or narcissistic, but I don't care because I'm learning to love me through my battle with young onset Parkinson's." Well, first things first, so sorry that you're having to deal with that, but stay strong. I'm sending you all of my love and strength and support, and I'm really proud of you that you are deciding actively to love yourself. I will never fault anybody in the world for loving themselves because it all starts here. If we can't love ourselves, it is very hard to love the world abroad. Being good to yourself is the best gift you could give to yourself and everybody else. So yeah, no, that is not self-centered, and if it is, you have a very good right to be. Keep it going. All right, now let's jump in. Everyone's an asshole. Except me. Come on now. But maybe that's the the meaning here. We'll see. Our own hypocrisy.
Everyone's an expert in some field they've never studied fully. And this violence never ends if we become the bully.
Wow, the the positive feedback loop.
So black and white.
I like this acoustic melody a lot. Great progression.
But here it goes. Everyone's an asshole. These days it's like I'm nothing without some opinion.
I was expecting a drop there.
I'm virtue signaling.
Wow, I'm virtue signaling. This song is very appropriate for modern society and the social issues we are facing. Right there musically, I was expecting a massive rock chorus, subverting our expectations a little bit. And in this kind of rap section, it almost reminds me a bit of NF.
It's like I'm nothing without some opinion about something. I'm virtue signaling and I'm pandering because I stand for nothing.
Yes.
Too many fictions.
If you have no values, you will not. If you don't stand for anything, you will fall for anything. Or what is the quote? If you stand for nothing, you will fall for anything.
I'm virtue signaling and I'm pandering because I stand for nothing. Too many fictions look like facts and cause violent attacks. If a president can present no evidence and still convince a mob to riot, I wanna be a better guy. But everything's become so damn divisive and divided, self-important, narrow-minded.
Yes.
Jesus Christ, wasn't this fucking righteous?
Wow.
Everyone's an asshole all the time. It's
the floor of this track is raised.
And be kind. Anyone that's too scared to be left out will abuse the right. Everyone's a coward all the same, looking out for someone else to blame. Yeah, everyone is too scared now to speak out, but don't lose the Everyone's
Wow, what a beautiful, beautiful song. I love the melody in this one. I love the consistent drive from the acoustic guitar to then the power riffs or the power chords and the riffs and the electric guitars. And of course, the angst in the vocals. It is just like, a Green Day-esque style track through and through, which I'm an absolute fan of. This is the kind of music that, I grew up listening to maybe in like 7th through like 9th grade. And lyrically here, there's actually a lot of depth, which for a song titled Everyone's an Asshole, not that I was surprised by it, but these lyrics were especially poetic and concise. And, for me, like on this channel, I preach peace, love, and positivity. Why? Because everybody needs those things. Those are values that I live by. If we embody what it truly means to be peaceful, loving, and positive, I have this view that a lot of the societal issues that are being kind of sung about in this song by Badflower can at least be addressed and potentially fully rectified. I believe peace, love, positivity are extremely powerful tools capable of all of those things and more. And let's speak on a bit of the lyrics that got spoken or that got mentioned in this song. There's a lot of discussion about everybody else being an asshole and all of their kind of downfalls, issues that they're bringing to the table. They don't have a lot of intellectual humility. They don't show empathy to others. They would rather be right than learn. They don't want society to move forward. They want themselves to move forward and view things with hypocritical lenses. If somebody else does something poor, they're quick to criticize, but if they do the same poor thing, they kind of justify it away. There's so many little ways that these kind of ideas of hypocrisy, of lack of humility, lack of empathy manifest in society, and they trickle into every domain in life, whether it's business, whether it's government, whether it's interpersonally, emotionally, spiritually. Every aspect of society is affected by the collective values that we hold dear to ourselves and actually live by. If people are there just to virtue signal rather than to live by virtue, you're going to suffer from complete polarization, indecision, many other pathologies. And it's really sad because it's not that the solutions are easy, but the solutions are simple. It is a lot of our ego that keeps us where we are. And all of that to say, the song, speaks on all of those societal issues and rightfully points them out. But also, in a weird kind of sense, it's a bit hypocritical because of the fact that everyone else is an asshole, externalizes the problem, and doesn't actually ask you to reflect on your own behavior. Because what is society? Society is a collection of all of our individual values, thoughts, behaviors. If we don't ever reflect on ourselves, then it's always going to be somebody else's fault in every situation. And of course, you can imagine in your own personal lives times where maybe you knew you were in the wrong but allowed somebody else to take a disproportionate amount of the blame or something like that, instead of holding ourselves accountable. So in a weird kind of sense, again, everyone's an asshole means that not everybody else is an asshole. Everybody has the potential in us to be an asshole, and we have the responsibility, we ourselves have the duty to constantly confront our own asshole. Those are just my takes. Let me know what you think about that down below, but let's check out the next song here. This is going to be 30. That's a cool vibe.
I know how to like cows.
I wish people did this for my birthday.
Got the black and white birthday.
I'm not singing. I think it's really sweet you're having your birthday.
Somebody start it.
1, 2, 3. Wait.
A lot of zooming happening.
Birthday to you. You smell like
What kind of cake is that? Ice cream cake?
It's Josh.
happy birthday, dear Josh.
That's a vegan cake.
Bro does not look happy. You know, he kind of reminds me a little bit of Nick Nocturnal, if you guys know him. Channel 4, do on Channel 2. Oh, this is gonna go riffy.
I'm nervous, so nervous. I overeat, I lack purpose.
Oh wow.
Only scratching the surface.
All of the issues.
And I'm not shelved, cause sex sells. But how long till I'm cancelled? This is 30, fucking 30. I'm still here, I'm still dirty.
Oh.
I made it, I'm a flower. I don't sleep, I don't shower. I masturbate twice every hour.
The math on that is 24 times a day. That is... There's nothing happening at that point, bro.
I masturbate twice every hour. And my band's sick, cause my head's sick. I get drunk and I'm reckless. Stalk my Twitter, stand my bullshit. This is 30, something's wrong with me!
I did my math wrong. 48 times a day. That is even more insane.
I get drunk and I'm reckless. Stalk my Twitter, stand my bullshit. This is 30, something's wrong with me!
Cool riff.
So raise up your glasses to going out of fashion, to acronyms, sex cams, and social distractions. Cause everything's changing and I don't know shit about shit.
There's the intellectual humility. The meme, remember?
I'm older, I got wrinkles, I still complain and get pimples. I miss when everything was simple. The sex passed too fast. I ask, how long did your ex last? I'm fucking worthless, I'm unhappy. This is 30.
Love the heaviness. Everyone doesn't know shit about shit. Including the self. Yeah. Face the mirror. Yep.
You treat me like a baby.
Oh, this is a cool shot right here.
Forgive me when I'm wrong. You love me when I'm crazy. I'm alright, but I hate that song. You treat me like a baby. Forgive me when I'm wrong. You love me when I'm crazy. You know my only wish is for a better life. Don't treat me like a baby. And fight me when I'm wrong. And smack me when I'm crazy. I'm alright, but I hate that song.
Oh, you know, me and my family, we love to do those sparklers on 4th of July. It's a good time. Man, that was Badflowers. Everyone's an Asshole, and then we had 30. Both of those songs were actually so fun to listen to. I think the first song was a little bit more melodic. The second song was a little bit more like rhythmic and groovy. It had melody, of course, too, that was catchy. But in the end, both of these songs were very, very fun to listen to, extremely catchy, vibey, and I mean, I guess surprisingly enough, super lyrically deep. It really, again, forces us to point the mirror back onto ourselves, because at any point in life, whether, for me, I'm age 27, if I get to 30, 40, 50, anybody at any age, we all have a responsibility to ourselves. And as a consequence, not only is it ourselves, but it is everybody in our immediate social circle, our social circle, our close loved ones, our community, our city, our broader society, our country, our world. We are all responsible. I truly believe that any small positive action that you do, the world will feel its ripple effects, almost like the butterfly effect, where one butterfly flaps its wings in Indonesia in like 1960 and it causes a monsoon, also in Indonesia in like 2010 or something. I definitely feel like many people kind of get confused though when it comes to songs like this, because it is angsty enough and it is like self reassuring, like everybody else can be the asshole. So it can be a bit misinterpreted. I would say it has the potential, at least, to be misinterpreted by some, because yes, everybody else is an asshole, but we are all an asshole too. It's not just everybody else, it is ourselves too. And we need to recognize that. It's not to disavow the wrong actions of others. Of course, when we see that as a society, we use our social pressure to galvanate others for the better. They move in the positive direction because of what we say and our pressure. But that same energy has to be kept for the self too, and honestly, maybe a little bit more. If we all collectively showed ourselves some self-love, like Catherine is doing, I think we would solve a lot more issues a lot more quickly. Those are just my 2 cents though. If you enjoyed my reaction today, hit that subscribe button, drop a comment, all of that good stuff. But if you would like to request a reaction yourself, whether it's more Badflower or anything else, I am totally game. You can hit the first link below. But as always, my friends, have a wonderful rest of your day. Take care and peace.